So this is the one. This is Kendrick's Nuke. So let's play into it.
Psst, I see dead people. Hey, Mustard on the beat, ho, Debo,
Hey, that boy Mustard went off though.
Man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the score with them. Walking down whole time, I know.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta pop out and show. Hey, I love that line and I love that reference. Like this is definitely, I like where Kendrick was going with this track. Yeah, he's doing his thing right now. Let's just keep playing because this is hype.
Oh, he got some hoe on him, pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 that fuck him up. Wop, 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 I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us.
So, I mean, this is, man, the song is definitely bumping. Like, this is something that you could bump. And actually, earlier when I made the reference with my chain, this ain't even nothing, like, compared to what everyone else got. I got this little bitty chain. But, yeah, like, this track right here is, you know, so far, it's solid. I love it. Some of the lines, I mean, they could be better, but so far, it's so good. And the A minor thing, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I like imagine you at a club and you actually dance into the song and then they say A minor, and what are you gonna do to hit that? Like, are you gonna pump fake like you groping a minor or what? Like, I mean, that I don't know about how I feel about dancing to a song like this, like out in the club or something like that, or public. But the beat is actually bouncing. This is bouncing.
They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pac, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some B-rest that's for bitchin'? You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy, fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I
But he definitely captured the West Coast essence on
this bitch jumping, you niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy, nigga better straighten they posture. Got famous all up in content, might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding, fuck a caption, won't action, no accident. I'm hands on, he fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail, that's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena, that predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk, yeah, it's all eyes on me.
So I don't know how I feel about the Predator stuff, because the defamation is a B.
And I'ma send it up the pot, ayy. Put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped, ayy. Sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox, ayy. How many stocks do I really have in stock, ayy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5, ayy. Devil is a lie, here's 69 God, ayy. Freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside, ayy. Roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod, ayy. City is back up, it's a must, we outside, ayy. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what? Lil' baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your first street cred. Thug makes you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what? Quavo said you can be from Northside. What? 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the light.
Now these are just blatant lies. These are just blatant lies. Drake put on The Weeknd. Drake put on Kendrick. Drake put on. I know a lot of people feel a certain way about this one, but I feel like Drake put on Future. I was never really on Future until I started hearing Drake's collaboration with him, and I then found myself liking some of Future's content. But I mean, to that, like, I mean, I don't like everything that Future does, but he was definitely put on my radar because of Drake. But yeah.
Liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV ho. OV ho. Say OV ho. OV ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way.
All right, that whole ending, I think the track could have done without the ending. All right, so my grade on this track, I will give this track. Man, that ending really made me want to say an 8. But I'll give it like a 9. I give it a 9. I give it a 9 because it came in real good. And I really like his approach with, coming out with a bop. So that's why I bump it up from an 8 to a 9. So he gets an A. It's a solid A. I think I'm okay with giving this track an A. The bars weren't there per se, and like if we're gonna be factual, like how everyone is holding J. Cole's pen to a fire, we have to hold this one to a fire, and some of these other ones that I didn't even reference, like where he said Drake had no classics. That's a definite lie. Drake has lots of classics. But being nice, I'll give this one an A. I don't think you'll catch me dancing in a club to this song. To be honest, I'm not dancing to someone celebrating pedophilia. But I mean, it's a bop. It had people talking about it. It was on your mind. So like, yeah. But if you think I'm lying, if you out there and you being a glazer, I want to see what you're gonna do to him hitting the note about a minor. Like, what are you gonna do to that? Like, out in public, are you gonna, what are you gonna do? You put it down in the comments. Let me know what some of you guys would do to this track if someone was talking about pumping or like doing something sexually explicit to a minor. And yeah, it goes to another level of defamation when it comes to calling someone a pedophile because you're saying that they're illegally breaking a law. So that's going to require some evidence. And if you don't want to get dragged into something, prepare for those pockets. Because, they said, what's his name? They said Trump incited insurrection when he said go protest peacefully. And some people started breaking some ish up. So, if we're going to, kind of go off that same standard, then this track definitely qualifies for that. Especially if there's no evidence, I think Kendrick's in a world of hurt if this isn't true. But I'll give it a 9. We'll leave it at that. Shoot. I'll give it a 9. Now, Drake has released his track, The Heart Part 6. This is a song where Drake is directly talking, and he's going in with the talk. So let's just go straight into it. Let's waste no time.
Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for
that's a hard line.
Moment overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why?
See, that's what I want to know. Why isn't Whitney saying anything to this? Like, I mean, Drake has completely defended and, returned all of Kendrick's shots, but Kendrick hasn't returned a single one.
Why she following Dave free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics.
Yeah, it's looking like a one-sided battle right now.
To the child, speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with, it's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore, this really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too
Man, this man Drake said he fed him information and Kendrick used that. Like, this is insane. If this is the case, Drake has by far already won. Now, this track right here is just icing on the cake.
If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too
yes.
famous for the shit you did. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not.
Man, so this is another thing I have to address with some of these bots or either Kendrick Glaze fanners. When someone says that, like like when Drake says like if I had done this to like a minor, I would have been arrested. I'm too famous for that. Like for all the investigative work that you guys have done to like try and break down Kendrick lyrics and not understand that is quite alarming. And it shows your hand. It shows the biasness in how you guys try and interpret some of the information out there. Because if Drake is way too famous for him to do something like that and not be caught. That's what I understood from that. Like, he could not be able to get away with. I mean, they caught people like Epstein, which is one of the biggest guys, and he was secretive about his stuff. And now they've even caught, what's his name? R. Kelly on all the stuff that he's done, and he was public with his stuff. So, like, I mean, with all the references and all this stuff that people are putting online about Drake and whatnot, like, I mean, it's not sticking. It's not sticking with me. But, yeah, like, I mean, grow a brain, guys.
It's not the lesson. Clearly, there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents. But you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major.
Oh my God. You mentioned A flat, but Ninja's got a B sharp. Thought you left D flat, D major, man. D May. Oh my God. That was a hard line, man. Drake is really rapping and he's really throwing out them bars, and we're not going to overlook him. Let's look at it for what it was. Guys, let's stay true. Let's stay focused. Let's stay on the task. Don't listen to what they saying on Joe Budden podcast. Joe Budden clearly don't know what he's saying. Some of these other people don't know what they're saying either. But I mean, I think these are some clear references that Drake is taking in some of the stuff that Kendrick is saying, and he's flipping it consistently. This is like true penmanship in battle rapping, man. Drake is a warrior in the streets, and like he said, general with the honor and decoration, man. This man is crazy.
I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager.
This is another thing. I have to just address a lot of things because these, and not to be like, oh, I'm supporting or defending Drake, but the fact that people are saying, where is he getting Billy Bobby Brown, whatever. Where is he getting her name? She's never been referenced in Drake. But like I said, it's an internet and there's a rap beef music going on as well. And on the internet, everyone's referencing the Millie Bobby Brown stuff. And I think Kendrick just referenced it on his last track too, on Not Like Us. So yeah, I mean, there's all the references there. But like I said, these investigative Kendrick Glaze fanners are not seeing any of it and are moving forward like as though like Drake is pulling stuff out of thin air, just like they were doing with J. Cole.
I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you.
Yeah, so that line hits hard for me because it's like R. Kelly's music and your music, and if they celebrating and they hypocrites, Not Like Us is just celebrating pedophilia. Like I said, stay conscious. If you guys are actually staying in this lane and actually understanding what's being said, you guys are dancing to someone celebrating someone else being a pedophile. Come on.
Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise.
I promise.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some.
So, I mean, I like Whitney hit me back. I promise you, it'll be a lot safer. Meaning that he's gonna use protection and he ain't gonna be beating on you either. But I mean, yo, so we're gonna leave it at that. We're going to leave it at that, guys. We're going to leave it at that. What I'd like to say about all of this is that, you know, this whole beef thing is put to an end. And Drake, I think, delivered the final blow. He concluded, you know, everything and wrapped it up in a nice little box, put Kendrick in a nice little box and, you know, handed him off in this last track. So far, Drake has defended consistently everything, every bar, every line Kendrick had thrown at him. Since the beginning up until the end, Kendrick hasn't defended anything, any of the allegations. So a lot of the things that Drake say are a lot more believable to me other than some of the stuff that Kendrick is saying. Like, it's easy for someone to call someone a pedophile, and it's a hard thing for you to fight. Even if you're not, just simply being labeled as so is a harsh accusation, kind of like being, like it's a R word that women typically reference to men. I mean, even though it happens both ways, but uh, it rhymes with ape, but it starts with R. But yeah, like I mean, those are harsh accusations for anyone, and that's the internet game. So overall, I would give this track here. I would give it about. Man, I give this track a solid A. Man, I give this track a solid A. Man, solid A. Solid A. He took all the stuff that Kendrick was saying about him and he flipped it. I liked what he did there. He showed some real creativity and juggling of words and like being able to refute those allegations and like throw back at Kendrick and how come he's not, rebuttaling to any of these other accusations that are being brought up against him. So that's what's important to me. So overall, I mean, I have this at a solid A. I'll give it a 9. So this is a 9. Drake's Family Matters is an A plus. Tailor Made, I gave that an 8. And then Push Ups, I gave that an A, like a solid A. So and then now if we're going off of Kendrick, I gave Euphoria. I can't remember. I think I gave it an 8. 16 in LA is a 6. Meet the Grams, since he's utilizing false information, I give that one, and it was just a bad track overall, 4 or 5. But I think I'll stick with a 4 on Meet the Grams. Meet the Grams is a trash song. Not Like Us, I gave that a solid A. Now Drake had dropped, the least amount of tracks in comparison to what Kendrick dropped, but I think he baited him. Like, I think he was kind of like, drop your track, drop them. I know you have them pre-recorded. And I think it showed because when he dropped Family Matters, Kendrick did not even respond to any of the contents of what was being said in Family Matters. Even though Not Like Us is kind of like, it was what was popping. That one kind of took the stage for everyone. So now if we're looking at both stats, we're here to give the overarching grade. So I will say, and this is to further cement my my grading on all of this, I think Drake has won the rap battle, the rap beef, the music making. Drake has definitely taken it by far. He showed us that less is more, and he delivered better quality rap, verse, bars, everything under the sun. Kendrick, on the other hand, he showed that he was able to utilize the internet with a group of people and push out materials that, I don't know if bots, I've seen some of the bot stuff, but that, his fan base were able to run with, and like the industry was able to run with as well. And pretty much, turn it into a W for Kendrick. So Kendrick won the internet beef. Drake won the rap diss tracks beef. I would definitely replay Drake's songs and his music. They have higher replay value over what I listened to Kendrick. Kendrick did not deliver on the bars. It was quite disappointing, actually, because I actually did expect better penmanship from him, especially for as high regarded as he is in the industry. But I digress. This is what I said. This is the HotPot. Guys, thank you for showing up and being here with us. Thank you for being here with us. Drop a like, drop a comment, drop a like. Let us know your opinions on who do you think won overall in terms of the internet and rap beef. Was it Drake? Was it Kendrick? Was it Rick Ross? Was it J. Cole? So these are pretty much my stats. This is my list. Thanks for being with us, and we'll catch you soon.
We got five.